Hello, Lions. This is Ms. Lambert. We're going to try this again. I think my first video is probably pretty awesome, but apparently we're going to have to try take two with sound. Okay, so all of this is going to be in your Canvas, but I just wanted to show you another way to get to it. You can go to readylibrary.com, click on College Readiness Research. This video will be linked here and embedded down here correctly with sound. Sorry. And then if I click on that click here, it's going to open up in a Mac and VA. This is just your information for the project. If you need it, you probably don't need that because you've got everything in Canvas. This video will be in here as well. I'll take the one with no sound out and put this one in. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is there's the Works Cited page that's linked in Canvas, and that same one is linked here. So if I click this open now, it is going to tell me, do I want to use this template of a Works Cited page? Right from the beginning, first thing, you want to go ahead and create your Works Cited page. This will create a Google Doc for you where you can put all of your citations. So part of this assignment is making sure you have appropriate sources and citations for the assignment. So we want to make sure that we start that Works Cited page and have it up the entire time that we're working so that any resources that we like, we can go ahead and pull in. Now, let's just say that you don't know anything about your topic. A really good place to start in your Mac and VA group is the Britannica School because that's an encyclopedia. So it's going to give you a little bit of information about a lot of different things. And so I am going to just type in gender equality because that's the topic that I'm doing. And you'll notice there is an article. It's a brief article about gender equality. Another good thing about encyclopedias is they're probably one of the more objective sources. They try and put in general information without inserting too many opinions or too much bias. So these are a great place to start if you just want to get some general information about your topic. If you end up pulling information from this that you want to use in your project, you can click on that Cite button, and you guys are going to be using MLA citations for this assignment. So you would copy this MLA citation right here, and you would put it over here in your Works Cited page. And so I'm just going to do Control C, and then I'm going to come over here to my Works Cited page, Control Shift V. I don't know why it's not doing it. I think my computer might be a little frozen here. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste it. I'm not sure why it is not pasting. There we go. And so now I've got my first citation. This citation up here is just an example, so you can see how the citations are supposed to look, how they're supposed to be formatted. And so I'm just going to take that citation out, and I've got this one. Now if I want to go through and paraphrase and get my information from this article, I'm good to go. I've got it. I've got the citation pulled. All right, so the next place I'm going to suggest that you go is this high school database right here. So this high school database is nice because it's going to give you a wide variety of sources. So if you wanted to look in here, you could get all three of your articles from this source because you can get lots of different types of articles from many different sources from this one place. So you'll notice there's 155 reference articles. Reference articles are going to be kind of, again, like that encyclopedia article that we just looked at. They're going to be a little more objective, a little more just basic information kind of thing. You also have in here, you have some biographies. So there are probably some biographies about people who have fought for gender equality or been interested in that topic. And then there's going to be magazines. There's over 1,000 magazine articles. And then there are also about 4,000 news articles. So those are kind of some general places you can go. I will tell you that academic journals, if you're looking for a source that's going to be written by an expert in that field, academic journals are the place to go because these people are experts in the fields, and the articles that they write for academic journals, these people are considered to be experts. Now, academic journal articles will contain some bias and opinions, so they are not as objective. And then also anything in your magazines and news, biographies, those types of things are also going to contain some bias and opinions. So just know that when you're looking at those types of things, you might encounter that. And you'll notice here there's also a case overview. So there's been a legal case that is represented in this database that you can look at. So this one's going to give you lots and lots of different choices. It's also going to give you some images here. So I'm just going to click on this image here. And if there was an image that you wanted to use from here, you could. You would just need to make sure that you cite it. So I'm going to come back over here to reference, and I'm just going to pull up an article. So I am going to pull up this article right here. And I'm just going to show you how anything in this database, this is how you're going to get your citation. You're going to come up here to the Cite button once you're in the article, and you're just going to copy and paste this information right here, and you're going to put that over here in your Works Cited page. And so then you're ready to go. You're ready to start grabbing information and paraphrasing information from this article for that. Now, I do want to show you a difference. So that was the high school database. It's just going to give you lots of different types of resources. So I want to come into this news one now, and I want to look for that same article or that same topic. And you'll notice that there are over 206,000 news articles, 2,300 magazines, fewer of some of these other things. So this database or this resource has a lot of news articles, and you'll notice that you can sort. So you might want to sort by newest to see what's most recent about your topic. And then you can also come over here to this topic finder, and this topic finder is kind of cool because you can either look at it tile view or you can look at it wheel view. So maybe you want to look at it from the viewpoint of women. Maybe you want news articles about the Supreme Court. Maybe you want news articles about school. So you can either look at it by the tile or the wheel. And what it's going to do is it's going to show you, it's going to narrow down different article types. That you can pull. So you'll notice here you can do women's rights, and then this will pull just news articles about that. So that's kind of handy as well. All right, so if you're doing an environmental topic, there's an environmental database here as well, or resource for you to use. And then I want to show you both this opposing viewpoints and all sides. So opposing viewpoints is going to be similar in what we just looked at in some of the other ones, as far as pulling up information. Oh my gosh, why am I struggling? UALITY. There we go. So here you'll notice you've got 69 articles with viewpoints. So you'll be able to look at some different viewpoints about this topic. I also want to show you All Sides. So All Sides is a site that you can go to, and we're going to look up. We're going to go in the search here, and we're just going to type in gender equality. And so the beauty of this site is that they are going to give you articles. And so you'll notice down here, they've got from the political left, the political right, and then also the political more centered sources. So these are going to help you. Like if you're like, well, I want something on the far side of either of these, I want to look at two different views, then you can use this site. Now let's say I'm just going to click on the center, and I'm going to click on this article right here. So if I wanted to use this article for my project, I would come up here to this little Cite This For Me extension, which should be on all of your Chrome browsers if you're using a school device. If not, you may want to Google Cite This For Me and add that to your Chrome browser. But I'm going to copy and paste this citation, and that is what I'm going to use for my Works Cited page. So that's an easy way to grab your citation from that website. Okay, so you should be able to find information for all of your for your project here. I do want to show you this Unsplash, this right here. So all the images that you use in the databases, you will need to pull those citations and provide those in your Works Cited page. But Unsplash, I'm just going to put in gender equality here. This is a website that people created these images and photos, and they're allowing people to use them openly and freely, and for anything. So if you wanted to use one of these, so like let's say you wanted to use this image right here, you can pull this up, you can download it for free, and these images you don't have to cite. Okay, so you can use these images and you don't have to worry about citing them. So that is an image source right there. All right. I did also link in here Canva and Genially. So if you're like, I want to try one of these, you can open it up directly from Mac and Via, or you can refer back to the tech menu that Ms. Stroot and I provided for you. Also, this document right here, I want to show you this as we end here. This document right here shows you how to use sources with academic integrity. And down here on the second page, you'll notice I have acceptable practices for paraphrasing, what an effective paraphrase looks like, what's unacceptable. So we never want to copy and paste anything from any of those articles or resources that you are accessing from Mac and Via. Try not to copy and paste. Try to take your notes, or in a Google Doc, or if you're handwriting, whatever you're choosing to do, take your notes from the source and reword the information. And so in Mac and Via, I have this video, and then also on your Canvas, it starts right at the paraphrasing part. You can watch that video about paraphrasing. As always, Lions, if you have any questions or have anything you need help with along the way, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, lambertin@friscoisd.org. I'm happy to help with anything while you are working on this research project. Good luck, Lions.